bitches. Bad bitches do what they want. Rule
I'm on the air. Oh. I beg, pass me water. Hey y'all, welcome back to the baddest channel. In case you're asking who the baddest is, you don't gotta look too far, bitch. Right here. Today's video, I came to you guys with 2025 recap. Where to even begin? I don't know. This year has been so... If I have to give a word, like a theme to this year, I would probably give it like... some... I don't know. If I had to title this year or give this year a theme, I would probably go with trials and tribulations. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. I would give 2025 the theme. I would say 2025 definitely was giving me sweet and sour vibes. Sweet and sour. That's the best way I could personify what the year was like. It was sweet and then it was sour. More sweet than there was sour though, so. Okay, so I'm gonna start with January. Let's get into January's cup of tea. January didn't really have much for me. Like, the only thing that I remember December 2024 going to 2025 was like, you know, I had just come fresh off a trip, like fresh off a birthday trip, like, you know, vibes was high, vibes was everything. And then we was starting the new year. Everybody was like resetting their lives and stuff and, you know, getting their lives together for the new year. But January for me, all I did in January was getting my nose pierced. Like my nose piercing right here. I got my nose pierced January, but I did get my first tattoo December of 2024, before the new year started. February, I got another tattoo. I'm not gonna tell you how many tattoos I have in total, but I got another tattoo. No, I got my ears pierced in January. Yeah, I got my ears pierced in January. And then I got my second tattoo. Then also in January, I had a friendship turn to romance. That is the best kind. I would recommend that. Like that, having a friendship turn into a relationship, it's a hit or miss. It's 50-50. I know this world's not perfect, but if you want to get into a relationship, I definitely recommend friendship to lovers. That's the trope I'm always gonna stick by that. Because it's like, if you're not friends, like, what's the baseline? What are the pieces that y'all are getting into before actually getting to the main piece, if you're catching my drift? February came. Now this is where the sour starts of the year. This is where the sour begins. So there was a situation that transpired amongst friends, and it was a thing. I'm not gonna go into detail about that. All I will say about that situation was that people got filed and arranged accordingly. I guess others did the same. I'm just like, you know, this is life. Things happen, situations happen for reasons. Am I gonna put a story time out on that? No. Not for the foreseeable future. Just no, I'm not in that headspace. I don't even think I'm gonna put myself into that headspace ever to come online and discuss something like that. I don't think so, no. April was a fun time. April definitely it was a soft launch intro into the rest of my year, really. January, February, March for me. Why am I skipping March? March didn't have nothing for me. It was just a long month. I do not like March, y'all. I don't know what it is, but March is my least favorite month of the year. March lasts forever. I don't know what happens, but for me, when I think of the year, January comes and it's gone. February comes and it's like, then March comes. March feels like it's dragging forever. March feels like, oh, I got time today. I'm gonna sit here. You gonna wait for me to end. March has no urgency, and I don't like that. I don't even like people who don't have sense of urgency. So you can imagine how I feel about March. April, my birthday month. I had my birthday dinner. I celebrated my birthday dinner. Had all my friends there. I went to this restaurant called Grace's Mandarin. It's on the harbor in Oxon Hill, or near the Oxon Hill area. The vlog to that is also on my channel, so y'all could scroll down to wherever on my channel and you'll be able to see my birthday vlog. After my birthday dinner, I don't even think I put this in the video, but I did meet Sarah Oliver from Baddies.
Oh, Miss Nunn.
We took a picture together. Like, I was gagged. I walked outside and then I'm like, me and my best friend were looking at her. We were like, is that Sarah? Is that Miss Nunn? And yeah, she took a picture with me. She was so sweet. She was so kind. May, nothing happened. May was just a filler month. It's just a filler month. It's just nothing happened in May. June though, Oh, baby, June, I was outside. I was getting into every sorts of pieces in June. I had went to a pool party. I had went to like 2 different house parties. But yeah, June, I've had a couple outings. Then I also went to the Congolese Day of Independence party. That was lit. Also in June, I got my first sewing machine. So like I was really in my hobbies. Like I really was interested in it, and I was like doing home sewing projects and trying to like, you know, elevate in more of my fashion side. Then July came. I could say besides my birthday month, July was my best month. July came, y'all, and I got to see my favorite artist in concert. I got to see her in concert. I was so glad. I bought my tickets back in, like towards the end of February and stuff. So that was my first ever concert that I went to. My favorite artist at that. It was amazing. It was, and I think that video is also on my channel when I did the recap on it, and like the videos from the concert are on that video, and you can also see it on my Instagram and my highlights and stuff. Then I also did a weekend getaway beach trip with 2 of my best friends. It was super, super fun. Like, you know, I was like, we've been working and stuff. We haven't really been able to see each other. The last time we saw each other at this point was April, which was for my birthday dinner. So we said the baddies need to link up again. We need to go out. So that's why we decided to plan this little getaway beach trip. It was a cute set. It was fun. It was definitely fun. We need another one like that. Like we haven't been together since October, because we all live a distance from each other, so we gotta be driving to see each other. Here comes August. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I had a friendship turned romance. August was the month of dates. That's the most amount of dates I've had consecutively in 1 month. August was a really romantic time for me. It was a very blissful time. Like I felt like I was on top of the world in August. I don't know. It was a time. August was cute, you know. I got to hang out with my cousins more often, as you guys have seen in like 2 of my past videos. Then came the end of August. The end of August, I went to Afrofest, y'all. And I got to see a lot of my favorite artists all in Afrofest. Those of y'all who went, because I know there's y'all who's watching who did go to Afrofest. Afrofest was fun. For those of y'all who weren't there, the lineup was Gunna, Ashake, Machel Montano, Shensia, Uncle Waffles, Shatawale, Wande Cole, Gabsy, TXC, DJ Tunes, Ricky Platinum. Despite the fact that it was like really like crowded, I bought my silver section tickets. And why did those people, luckily I got there early too, mind you. The people from general admissions had broke past the barrier and were starting to flood into the silver and gold sections. I said, oh, y'all are real ghetto for this. Thank goodness I got here early enough and I got pretty close to the front, because I'm like, all of a sudden people are pushing. I'm like, can y'all back the hell up? Back up. I can't wait for Afrofest 2026 and to see what the lineup is. September, I transferred to a new school. I was locked into this degree. It was a fresh new start, you know. And plus fall is my favorite season. So the leaves were turning orange, red, green. The air was crispy. You know, fall is my all-time favorite season, if y'all don't know that. If you don't know now, you know. Fall is my all-time favorite season. When I step outside every time during the fall, the first thing that starts playing in my ear is, and you don't seem to understand. That's what I hear every time I step outside during fall. Oh yeah, I met a lot of amazing friends. at my new school and everything. I'm like, okay, new city, new people, new friends. Like, I ran into some old friends too, which was amazing too. And I was like, okay, like this is tea. This is nice. Like, October, I got to celebrate my best friend's birthday with her, of course. Big Libra. I got 2 guinea pigs. 2. You know it's tea when you see them 2 fingers touching. But I got 2 guinea pigs, one named Penelope, the other one named Oreo. Penelope, she's black, brown, and white. And Oreo is just black and white. Instead of Oreo, you should name her Petunia. So, like, because they're both girls and, like, they're sisters, you should name one Petunia, the other one Penelope and Petunia. Let me know if y'all like that one better or if I should stick with Penelope and Oreo. Also, in October, I started working out slightly because I was just like, I want to set a goal for myself to reach, you know, a certain level of, you know, a certain weight, a certain physique, a certain build. So in October, I started that process slightly, you know. I did a little 1-2. I wasn't too in it, but I did a little 1-2. You know, I started. That's what matters. I stopped gooning out as much. Ooh, I meant to say. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say. Ooh, I meant to say I stopped going out as much because school wasn't no longer, school. No, school was, we're at school. We're not here to play. You pay your tuition money. The tuition money was really showing its ass. So school was really dealing with me and I was fighting back like Mike Tyson in the ring. This time though, I was also trying to work overtime, like on top of taking school serious, and I'm in school full time. I started working overtime. I've already been working like a lot of hours, but like I was really pushing that overtime into high gear. I'm talking about working 40-hour weeks every week. Every week. I had things to pay for. They was gonna pay for themselves. It is a common saying that my specific tribe that I'm from loves money and we love to deal with money. And that's an allegation that I'm not going to refute because I love money. Like, I like enjoyment. Who doesn't like enjoyment? I love enjoyment. If it comes to enjoyment and I mean, call me there. I'm gonna be there like this. Thank you. I like nice things and nice things like me. That's the way it goes. That's just the way it's gonna have to be. November was Thanksgiving. Like, it wasn't too much going on. Like, I was still locked into school heavy. I'm telling you, I was in my books because the degree that I'm pursuing is rigorous. I haven't even gotten into the thick of it yet. I haven't even gotten into the grunt work of it yet. But it's worth it. As soon as I'm gonna be done and I'm gonna be touching these checks, it's gonna be worth it. I promise y'all. December, it's just more lock-in part 3 because literally from October, like the outings and stuff died down like towards the end of September, beginning of October. You know, it was when school starts. I was real social, you know, hey here, hey there, like how y'all doing? Then October came and I was on mute. October came and I was looking around, everybody on mute. November, mute. December, mute. I was just working even harder. I was working even harder. Working, doing school. There was sometimes, well, I'm not even the kind to cry about my problems. I'm not even the, if oh, life would do English. Wow. Life will try to do me and I'm just sitting there like all I could do is like I'm not serious. I would sit there and I would laugh. Like I wouldn't cry. I wouldn't cry. Maybe I don't know. December, I also had let go of a few people. I just realized I've outgrown them. I've outgrown these individuals and we are no longer on the same trajectory. We're no longer on the same page in terms of where we're headed in our lives, if that makes sense. We're not in the same headspace. So I'm just like, you know, it's time to... No hard feelings. No hard feelings if you're watching this. But respectfully, I kind of did a big thing. I kind of did a big purchase. You know, a little something. I did buy myself a car. Yes, I did. Y'all probably saw that video. Those of you who haven't, go to my channel right now and go watch that video. I got my first car. I bought my first car this year. I've had cars before, but my other car that I've had was a hand-me-down car. I bought this car. And I've been eyeing this car since September. Like August-ish, September. And I was like, I'm gonna buy that car. All that locking in October, November, December. Well, I had started saving for this car little by little throughout the year. But it wasn't until towards the end of this year that I was like, no, I really need that car I need that car before spring semester. I'm gonna get it. And what did I do? I got it. I'm honestly really proud of myself. I'm proud of myself in that regard. Just a lot of things for me that are firsts that I'm doing without like my parents' help that I'm just like, wow, we really are the next adults. I'm really an adult. Like there's things that I'm figuring out for myself, like car insurance, a car note, FAFSA, all this stuff. Before, mind you, this is my first semester with FAFSA. Before, out of pocket. Don't ask me why. it's my parents. They were like, oh, y'all, FAFSA's not gonna approve y'all. Da 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 da. We make too much money. You do. And they didn't want to even attempt to process the FAFSA and do all that. So they was just paying it out of pocket, and I'm just like, this semester I was paying for classes myself. Oh, fall semester I was paying for classes all myself. Tuition was out of this world. Worked my ass off. I paid off my tuition. Worked my ass off some more. Bought my car. Now I'm in this space of like, okay, now I'm dealing with car insurance, car notes. But yeah, guys, 2025 was a year, like it was, I can definitely say hands down say that 2026 was the best and the worst year of my life. I kid you not. 2025, 50, like, let me say 6. If I had to give it like a percentage, 2025 was 75% good, 25% bad. But you know, you can't have the good without the bad, and you can have the bad without the good. So that's how life is. But this year in particular, it really showed itself that, okay, this is the good and this is the bad. Hey, but this year definitely grown as an individual from last year, and from the beginning of 2025 to the end of 2025, I've gone through so much emotionally, physically, like it's just been a lot. I did it without being too hard on myself. Even through the bad, I gave myself grace. I did it without being hard on myself, if that understood. Because if you get too hard on yourself, people are gonna see it reflect on you. Regardless of what I was going through too, oh baby, I made sure I always kept up with myself. I always made sure to check in on myself at the end of the day. I always made sure that I was okay. I still made sure others were okay, but I always checked in with myself at the end of the day and make sure, Brian, are you good? Like, what do you need to work on? You know, okay, you did this wrong. Learn better, do better for next time. Definitely. And the friends that I did lose, some of them, by my choice, I got them out. Some of them were due to situations and, you know, people wronging me and me wronging people. Not saying that we're perfect, but it's just taught me a lot that I'm really thankful. I'm really grateful for it. Like, no shit, I am. This life 10 year. 2026, I'm looking towards more growth, more personal developments, you know, in all aspects of my life. I'm always looking forward to growth. I'm always open to learning new things. I'm always open to meeting new people. And honestly, just leaving it in the hands of God, because only He knows what plans He has for me and where He wants my life to go and who He wants in my life and whose life He wants me in. Because it's not only just me. Sometimes, let me let y'all know this too. Sometimes everybody thinks everybody's a problem except them. But it takes somebody who's grown and mature to understand that sometimes in other people's story, you are the villain. You are the villain. Everybody is a villain in somebody's story. No matter how you flip the situation, you are a villain in somebody's story. And there's plenty of people that might be villains in your story. But at the end of the day, don't carry the hate. Don't carry the anger. Don't carry any of that. Just learn from situations. Take what you can from it and just move on. That's the best advice I can give you. Now, it may suck because trust, I've been in that space where I've had to take the L, accept my defeat, accept the loss, accept the mourn the loss of the friendship, but it was just like, damn, I gotta move on. I have to take the lesson from this and move on. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video here, y'all. Thank you guys for watching my video. Stay tuned for my next one. No shit, I'm just gonna record it right after this one so I can knock it out and get all my editing and everything done for tonight before I go to sleep. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications, and hit that like button for me. Comment something down below. Go follow my Instagram, go follow my TikTok, go follow my whatever else. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, lovelies.